Hello everyone, welcome to this year's Battle of the Bands. I hope you're all seated and excited. And yeah, let's give it a little cheer. Woo! Yeah.
You can do better than that. Come on.
Come on. Another
Connie.
one. Woo! Yeah.
There we go. Thank you. That's better.
So I'm your host, Aimee. I'm also here.
I'm your host, Erin Strom, and I'm going to project very loudly.
And I'm Dylan. I don't have to project because I've got a microphone.
Well, so just a little bit of housekeeping. You might be on camera, so don't be shy, but don't be afraid to go and get your bevs. They're just around the corner. Be nice to the bar staff. They'll be nice to you. And just give everyone the best energy you possibly can because they're probably just as afraid of you as you are. So, yeah, I mean, we have 6 bands today. Is anyone here for a band in particular?
Shout them out. Let's hear.
Yeah?
Can you give us a cheer if you're here to see Rose?
Yay!
Can you give us a cheer if you're here to see Sean O'Connor Band?
Can you give us a cheer? Oh. Can you give us a cheer to... Oh, go on.
Can you give us a cheer if you're here to see the Lynes? Can you give us a cheer if you're here to see Life in Neon? Ooh. Let's keep it civil. And give us a cheer if you're here to see the Strands. So we've got fans of everyone in. And give us a cheer if you're just here for a good night out.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Should we get the show on the road then? Incredible. I'll introduce you to our 3 lovely judges who we're going to be accompanied by tonight. We have, first and foremost, Hannah Bayliss. Hello, Hannah Bayliss. A long-time friend of the station and judge of Battle of the Bands at Bailrigg FM and LA1 TV for 3 years running now. Hannah, are you excited for tonight?
I'm so excited for tonight. 3 years, maybe this will be the final one and you'll stop asking me back. But for now, I'm so happy, so honoured to be here. Thank you.
We also have Rachel Banksy from the actual real Banksy of Painted Rat fame, of Beyond Radio, in the 20th year of DJing on Beyond Radio. So a lot of experience under your belt. Tell me, what are you excited to see tonight?
Just really impressed with I've had a little listen to most of the bands and just really impressed with the range that you've got. And yeah, just looking forward to a really good night of music.
Oh, fantastic. We've also got William from BBC Introducing. We've got the actual Beeb here at Bailrigg FM and LA1 TV, Battle of the Bands. BBC Introducing, a lot of up-and-coming bands. Tell me, what are you looking for in the bands tonight?
Probably, I don't know, as much originality as possible. I get excited by artists that I can see trying to innovate with the music that they're writing, so probably that.
Fantastic. Well, let's hope we see some innovation tonight. And we'll also just have a jolly good time, won't we? Fantastic. Who have we got up first?
Up first, we've got Sean O'Connor Band.
Hiya, it's Bailrigg FM here, and we're here with Sean O'Connor of the Sean O'Connor Band. Hello, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Obviously, hefty inspiration behind the Sean O'Connor Band name. Give us a little explanation as to sort of your vibe, then, I guess.
Well, we fuse a lot of hard rock, indie, and metal into one, and it kind of varies from song to song. But my biggest inspirations go from Black Sabbath to anything like Megadeth and anything metal. But yeah, it's kind of a big infusion.
And that's very much my vibe. I'm excited to see you play. I'm really excited to see you play.
Thank you very much.
Are you bringing in original tunes to Bob this year?
Yes, we are. It's about I'd say a 3-to-4 ratio of original to covers. So we didn't want to overdo the cover thing. So I pulled out some songs that I've got released already on Spotify, and some that I haven't yet that are sort of just in my bag waiting to be released.
Excited. A Battle of the Bands exclusive, if you will.
Exactly, yeah. First time played, yeah. Very
exciting. Can you tell us a little bit about the band itself, its formation, I guess your ethos a little bit?
Yeah, well, it's kind of a revolving door system with the band. There's a lot of different changes every now and then, but we've got our drummer Leon. He's very recent, but he picked this up a couple of weeks ago, and it's kind of impressive. But the rest of them are quite solid. We've got Archie on keys and Noel on guitar, and Finn on bass, and they're my go-to. But we've been playing since about September, us guys, besides Leon. So we've got the whole sort of stage thing down. Like, the presence is really good, but the sound is also good too. But that came about just due to college, really. Just playing together all the time, and it's kind of started as something for fun and turned into something that we want to pursue outside of college and such.
I suppose then, how are you feeling about the performance aspect of it then? Do you think that's something that you can really bring to Battle of the Bands this year?
Yeah, definitely. I think what we aim to is obviously deliver with the sound, but put on a show with the theatrics of it too, and also get the audience involved with it and make that connection instead of sort of just playing to a wall and just trying to get it to sound right. Which isn't saying that we're going to go on there and sort of just make a bunch of noise, but I think with the amount of time we've played together, we've had enough time to refine that.
Yeah,
so,
you sound like a really close-knit group of pals who just do it in for the love of the music, in it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
Does that sound about right?
Yeah, exactly. Even when we were rehearsing yesterday, it was just, we lock in really fast, and the jokes kind of just like dwindle within a second,
So how did it feel to you guys to get picked as competitors?
Oh, we were overjoyed with it. To have the chance to sort of convey our music to any sort of audience was a brilliant opportunity. But overjoyed is the perfect word for it. Yeah.
Incredible. So I suppose you've checked out the competition? ?
Yes. ! Of course. Yeah.
How are you feeling about your competition?
Strong contenders.
Yeah.
Strong. The quality was actually quite shocking with how good it was. Like I've checked out all the Spotifys and I've done my detective research, but we've got a lot to go up against there, and it's kind of made us formulate our sort of plan with what we're going to do to contend with it, because it's very, very strong competitors.
You got competition in mind there.
Yeah.
Do you feel threatened by it, or do you feel inspired, or how do you feel about
motivated? Definitely. Yeah. I mean, I feel like any time we've played with other people before, it's kind of like, not to undermine them, but we've kind of like blown the roof off with it, and like Bootleggers at Kendal, it's just shut down. But the strongest sort of sound and the presence as well, just roars of a crowd. It's great. I think we can bring that to the table here. I think that's what we're good at.
Incredible. And if you won Battle of the Bands, what would it mean to you?
Well, it mean an awful lot, yeah. I think for us, it probably motivates us to keep doing more stuff, if anything. Not to say if we lose it, so we're gonna like break up. Yeah, right, guys. Yeah, but no, I think it'll probably push us to just keep going that extra mile longer, definitely. And probably be a bit more, kind of get rid of that revolving door formation of a band and make it more solid, which is sort of where I'm coming to myself as the writer of all the music and recorder and etc. I'm starting to like this sort of formation I've got, so I think that'll strengthen it a lot. Yeah.
Good. It's really good to hear that you're feeling confident. You're feeling good.
Yeah.
Not made a mess in your pants yet about it.
No.
Feeling good. Everything's fine. Are you ready to battle? Is my final question for you.
We are so ready.
Incredible. Well, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you very much.
And good luck.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Studio 4, are you getting me in 4? You should be getting me in Judge 2. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, okay.
Worry about me. To try to boot, filled with disease. I decided you should come clean, but a poison door can he. Whatever I used to will see. Oh! Did I die? Is this a dream? I can say what I just seen. All of it just downright mean. Don't you worry about me. I don't think I'll see you again. Help me out at your expense. All these days that I just spent in my head. Help me out at your expense. All these days that I just spent in my head. I popped my string. Brief intermission. To the end
great? Woo! Is anyone here getting sweaty? Sean O'Connor Band have really brought the heat so far. Love that. And they're releasing music out now, so tune in. And now we'd like to hear a little bit from...
So, you've all got opinions, but nobody's opinions matter quite as much as these three lovely people here. Hannah, what did you think about Sean O'Connor Band?
Oh, well, I mean, just a great opener for us. Really get us in the mood for Battle of the Bands. It certainly helped with me. I mean, one thing I really noticed about this band is that, what's it say? Our stage presence is unparalleled. Yeah, I'd say that was pretty unparalleled stage presence. The headbanging especially, excellent. I mean, I was just watching amazing bass player over here who was having such a good time. Yeah, no, really enjoyed that. That was great.
Yeah, no, I can't help but agree. They were just great fun. Banksy, what about you?
Yeah, wow, what a start to the show. Like, well done, guys. Yeah, and again, the bass player, mesmerising, and hats off to, is it Sean who's on lead?
I believe so.
Yeah, Sean, good going. Despite the string, you kept that together. Loved the guitar solos at the end. The band's clearly gelled. They're playing really well together, really tight, really enjoyed it. Good start to the night.
Amazing, amazing. And William, how about you? What do you think?
A few thoughts. So I enjoyed the second song a lot. It was in 6, which had a nice sort of swing to it. That was nice. It was a nice touch. Very doomy. I liked the tempo of it. It was slightly sort of behind tempo, which was cool. The solo was good as well, particularly given that you were a string light. It broke a string and then there was a nice solo. A couple of thoughts to build. The guitars sounded very similar and playing very similar things a lot of the time, so that's maybe something to look at. And I could have heard more from the keyboard as well. I thought the keyboard kind of matched the guitars a bit, which would have been nice to hear a bit more variety in that range of the sound. But it was yeah, I enjoyed it. Amazing,
thank you. Very constructive criticism. And now surely you've all got opinions, but you've also got scores, which is slightly more important. So Hannah, what's your score? Pick a paddle. An 8 from Hannah.
Yeah, it's an 8 for me. Having lifted up this paddle, I am now covered in glitter. I'm so excited. I hope we're all ready for these amazing paddles. Yeah, I thought it was a great performance. I think I had kind of similar thoughts for Will. I was a bit worried guitars might get a bit muddy in the sound. It'd be nice to have something that cut throughs a little bit more, but no, still really enjoyed it. Thanks, guys.
Amazing. Banksy, cover yourself in glitter now. 7!
Solid score for the start, 7, but as Will said, I'd like to have heard the keyboards a little bit more and a little bit more variety with the rhythm.
Amazing. And William?
I'm going to go 7 too. I obviously I've only seen one, so I don't know where the bar is, but I'll go 7.
Just that way a bit.
Is it? All right,
yeah,
okay, I'll look later.
So that's a total score of 22 for Sean O'Connor Band.
We've heard one band. Are we ready to hear some more? Question mark? This next band is homegrown here in Lancaster University, and we're hoping they're going to bring a lively performance to Battle of the Bands this evening. We're hoping they're not going to sound too bored. Ha ha ha, lol. Badum-tish, heard all around the room. This next band are, grown here in Lancaster University, made up of students right here, right now. This is Soundboard.
You are listening to 95.3 Bailrigg FM and LA1 TV. I'm Erin, and this is Soundboard. Hello.
Hello. Yo, what's up?
Do you want to go around and introduce yourselves one by one?
I'm Nathan. I sing and I play guitar.
I'm Will. I sometimes sing, sometimes play guitar or keys, depending on the song.
I'm Connor. Play drums, and I'm just filling in for Soundboard on this performance.
Filling in is very apt for a drummer.
Yeah.
Phil's reference.
Yeah.
Lancaster does have very much a drummer shortage as well, doesn't it?
That's
You've
true.
been through a couple of drummers of Soundboard, if I am correct. And there's also Matthew, who is not here.
Shout out to Matthew.
Yes. Yeah, big up Matthew.
Plays bass. Are you not too nervous to Soundboard? You never heard that before? You're going to have a lively performance.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, true.
Once again. Right, so tell us about some of the tunes you're bringing to Battle of the Bands. Covers, originals.
It's original material, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do all originals.
Mm-hmm. How would you describe these originals?
Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah.
I guess they're just like indie alternative rock type songs. Maybe there's a bit of lack of consistency, but hopefully it's just a good variety of
Yeah.
sounding things.
Yeah, I put it that way.
Good.
Yeah, it sounds, yeah. Yeah, there's like kind of a few different influences going into it, because there's like the alternative, I guess, indie vibes to the music and just aesthetically and stuff, but also there's a lot of like, I guess, borrows from a lot of like classic Beatlesque songwriting as well. Like, tries to. Well, I think we do a pretty good job.
Because obviously Soundboard is made up of members of various Lancaster University Music Appreciator Society groups. So there's influences from all over, right? Do you think each of you put something different into the group?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Especially now that Connor's in from Dirt.
Yeah, for sure.
A different type sound with the drums.
Yeah. I'd try and play like similar. But I added like some of my own stuff. I can't add too much of my own stuff though, because it kind of ruins the songs a bit. But no, it's good to like bring some of my own stuff over. It's quite cool.
Yeah, you know those videos of like Ringo if he was a good drummer, and it's just like a metal fill, like Hard Day's Night. That's you.
Maybe that's what we need. Maybe
that and the Benson Boone backflips.
That is true. Don't want to spoil too much of our stage routine, but.
You're being very benevolent at Battle of the Bands. You're borrowing keyboards as well. You're taking.
No, we've had confirmation, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I forgot to mention that.
So, are you? Have you sniffed out your competition then since the last time I spoke to you?
I've only heard bits of the other bands really. I saw like a 3-second clip of the Strands playing. And I'm aware that the Sean O'Connor band also has a keyboard in the band. That's about all I know about any of the bands, though.
Mm-hmm.
They all seem to be quite new, at least to me. I've never seen.
Yeah.
Okay, so is this exciting for you?
Yeah,
absolutely.
To see some new bands.
Yeah. And how do you feel, I guess, with your standing then, that all three of you who are here today have played Battle of the Bands before in various different outfits? We had Gunk, we've had Dirt.
Yeah.
How do you feel about performing in Battle of the Bands 2025?
Excited. Hopefully it gives us some sort of edge, experience-wise.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it would be good to do it again. It was fun the last time we did it.
Yeah. And you're both graduating, right?
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. So how does it feel to be performing at the very end of your university career?
It's a good way to cap it all off, I guess. Yeah. It would have been it would have been a shame if we didn't get to do something with this project before we finished uni, or like something big like this where it's almost documented in a way, because we've got you got the recording and everything.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have it on record.
Yeah.
Once it's done.
Yeah, we'll press it on vinyl.
So what does Soundboard as a project mean to you then, as compared to your other ones?
I think this one is more, at least for me, the last time we did Battle of the Bands for Gunk, it was like we were filling in. This is more our project. It's something that we've been doing for longer,
Yeah.
Had a bit more practice and things like that. So.
So how are you feeling about it now the big day's approaching?
I don't think the nervousness has hit me yet.
Yeah, neither.
Feeling confident, feeling good.
Yeah, really
feeling
confident. We'll see if I feel that way on the day, but
there's like muscles flexing. There's just like the anime sort of like eye twitching.
Yeah,
going
that's what
on.
I've been doing that all day.
Boss music is playing here in the studio.
Yeah.
And if you won Battle of the Bands, what would it mean to you?
It would mean we have to do a fourth song, which And we're barely prepared. Yeah, we'd have to have something in mind for that. So we're going to try not to win, actually. No, I'd be really happy about that.
Good, cool.
We'd have to figure out who gets to take the trophy.
We'll share custody.
Yeah.
Any final words? Not to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
You ready to battle?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone ready to battle? So ready to battle?
Final words in the sense that they could be our last if the battle gets too...
if the battle gets too arduous.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for joining me on Bailrigg FM and LA1 Soundboard.
Thank you. Yeah,
Good luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. This is our last one. Sky is dead, the monsters feed. The soldiers fall, the villains are free. The once admired and now in need. Dead they turn the forest blue. But the tide is turning, the sky's returning. The plans that we made, they won't fall back down. Yeah, the tide is turning. The people learning. The plans that we made, they won't fall back down. Peace is lost, the wars decrease. The selfless gone and on their knees. Heads are pulled where they lean. Dead they turn, the forest burn. But the tide is turning, the sky's returning. The plans that we made, they won't fall back down. Yeah, the tide is turning. The people learning. The plans that we made, they won't fall back down. Crashing into view. Crashing into you. It won't fall back down. It won't fall back
Cheers, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Can we have another round for soundboards? Once again, it sounds like you really enjoyed that, but there's only one opinion in this room that matters at the moment.
Or three.
Judges.
3 opinions.
I can't wait to hear what you want to say. Who's going first? William.
Is it me now?
What did you think of Soundboard?
I enjoyed it, yeah. First thought, I like the bassist's trousers. And the t-shirt's cool as well, so that's 2 ticks there.
Cool enough.
It was dynamic, I thought that was quite nice. I like that you cut some instruments out at certain points and just had sort of guitar and vocals, that was nice. The drummer was very sort of song-friendly, played very appropriately, that was very good of him. I thought you could have maybe like unloaded at some point and maybe sort of taken it up a gear and gone a bit heavier. There was definitely the space in the sound for that, but we didn't really hear it, which is a shame. The third song, I thought, what have I written here? I thought what you were playing, this is very specific, but I thought what you were playing on the right hand of your piano would have been made more sense to play that on a guitar in that song. I think it would have sounded better. I struggle to hear the bass, but I don't know if that's a mixed thing or just where I am in the room. It might be that. And the drums could have been a bit quieter in the third song. I thought it maybe encroached a bit on the vocal, but yeah, I enjoyed it. It was cool.
Thank you. And Banksy, what did you think?
Oh, lovely bit of indie pop for a sultry summer's evening here. Really enjoyed that. Track 2 was my favourite. I did think, I love your harmonies, but I did think they were a little bit quiet on the second track. I'd like to have heard them a bit stronger. Again, like, as Will said, the bass, really enjoyed the bass, but a little bit quiet again. I wasn't sure if it's where we're sat or in the mix, but clearly enjoying yourselves up there. So good job, guys.
Hannah.
Hello. Difference of opinion here. I enjoyed the first track the most, but then each to their own. I think I really loved the gorgeous lyrical guitar playing we had that we could have when we had 2 guitars, because we had chords and this really lovely lyrical stuff, especially when we had the guitar playing mirroring the vocals. Thought that was lovely in octaves. Obviously, when you've got something like that in octaves, you've got to be really careful that your tuning is bang on, because it's really obvious. But I thought that was really great. I loved that a lot. And I think that's why maybe I didn't like the other tracks as much, because I really enjoyed that lyrical guitar playing, but I still really enjoyed it and had a great time. Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you. And now let's see your scores. So,
I'll start. I'm starting with a 7. Sorry, guys. Yeah.
A 6 from Banksy and a 7 from William. Now, what does that add up
20.
to?
We're on a whole 20.
Wow.
And then playing up next, after a short interval of music listening, we will have aspirational future headliners, the Lynes. Hi, I'm Dylan. I'm interviewing the bands for Bob. I have the Lynes here, or 2 of the members of the Lynes. There's usually more of them. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hello. Yeah, thanks for having us. I am Dylan, and I am the front line. I do the lead guitar and the lead vocals, and sat to my right is...
I'm Sam. I play the rhythm guitar, and I do a bit of vocals as well. We normally have Dan with us on bass, and Will Hyde on the drums, who is known as the beat dispenser.
That's correct. He'll be happy with that.
Yeah, he will be. That's made his day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. As a band, how did you all... what brought you together initially?
Good question. I've known Will the longest for 23 years in September.
Wow.
So like nursery, you start in the September of being 2, don't you? So that's how long I've known him. Nursery, primary school, high school, sixth form. Started a band at the end of sixth form. Well, I was already in one. He joined at the end of sixth form. That went on for a few years. And then we wanted to change it up, and that's where Sam came in.
Yeah, so basically, I heard Mine at Morecambe FC, the club that we support, and I messaged him going, you know, that's a really good song. And then we got chatting a bit, and then all of a sudden, things happen, and I'm here.
Hey.
Yeah.
And Dan, we were bassistless for a while.
Yeah.
We'd put out a few things looking for one, and Dan, I'd known from high school. He gave us a message. He's like, "You're looking for one. I can play the bass well. I can do a bit of guitar, but I will definitely not sing ever. You will not catch me singing. Will you have me?" We had him in. Fit straight away like glue. So yeah, that's us.
Amazing. So what would you say your kind of inspiration bands are, if you had to have any?
That's a better question than saying what's your genre.
Yeah, it is.
Because you kind of get to give a bit more of
genre
insight.
feels like you can say punk and you can mean like two very different noises.
So many subgenres, isn't
there? Yeah, it's influences. Let's just start listing random ones off.
Sam Fender.
I was going to say Sam Fender.
Classic.
So I'm glad we're on the same page. That's good.
Hey, yeah, it shows cohesion.
That's it.
Yes, which is rare.
Yeah, which is rare.
Oasis.
Radiohead for Dan, mainly.
Catfish and a Bottom.
Oh,
you don't seem to agree with that.
No, I do. I mean, we literally play one of their covers as well, so we kind of have.
Hey.
You like the Killers, don't you?
Yeah, the Killers
are always in the back of your mind.
Paul Weller's always in my mind.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he's a cool geezer.
Hey, amazing.
Yeah.
That's
very
solid,
varied. Yeah,
very solid list of bands there.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I've listened to most of them and enjoyed them. They're solid. If you both play guitar, but if you had to play a different instrument, what would it be and why?
Piano, because.
So you could play Piano Man.
Yeah, mainly. That's the only reason. No,
it's such a good song.
It is.
The guy with the harmonica, it tends to.
He really takes the show.
He does, but it's called Piano Man.
It does. Yeah, that's it. It should be changed. I think roles reversed. But
you have to have a conversation about that one.
Yeah, we do. We do need a conversation about that. But no, definitely piano because I think it's cool. It sounds great.
It's really cool.
Yeah, you just look cool. Like if you're on stage playing that, then you
it's
feel like
dramatic.
you're the part.
You get to hit all the keys.
Yeah, that's it. You can really put some passion.
Yeah,
you can really pull some faces. That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
it's like the best bit about music. That
you can't play faces playing guitar.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's some faces. You want to see the.
You don't want to see some of our photos and videos. Yeah.
Like, we get loads taken at gigs, and then it only comes to 4 or 5 we can actually post.
So who would you say amongst you is the worst face puller?
Dan.
Dan.
Dan pulls some bass, some absolute bass grins.
He's always concentrating as well.
Yeah, it's very concentrated kind of face pulls, but it's impressive.
I'll have to make a note to look out for it.
Yeah,
yes. You'll like see him just like.
Yeah, he just sees his own world.
His eyes will close a bit, and his jaw will just clench a bit.
That's
nice. He really gets into it.
He does really get into the music.
If he starts smiling, then you know.
Oh yeah, you know he's doing something on that bass that he's proud of.
All of ours are like.
Yeah, ours are just we're just being idiots basically.
Dylan, what would your instrument be if you had to?
Has to be the saxophone.
Oh yeah.
Let's just. How do you even explain that?
You've all got an alternate identity as a jazz band.
Yeah. We love jazz. Yeah, we absolutely love jazz.
We'd like to own a jazz club.
Yeah, that's like our biggest dream. If we ever had money, we would actually make a jazz club.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Oh, it would be. Yeah. Suited and booted every Friday, Saturday. Fantastic.
Gosh, we could go on forever.
Yeah, we've had many hours of discussion about having a jazz club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll start 2-piece.
Maybe.
And then.
It might have to happen at some
point. Add Will and Dan in as well. It'd just be a sub-project.
Yeah,
look forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
What are your go-to karaoke songs?
Oh, he's the karaoke master.
Oh no,
I can't.
Don't. If you ever been to Penny Bank in town?
I don't believe so.
Oh, he's a well-known karaoke goer in there.
No, get there on a Friday night. Honestly. To be fair, they got a good selection. They do, and it's decent. They'll let you do a duet as well. They got 2 mics.
What would you go for then?
Oh, I don't know. It changes all the time. Honestly,
mine changes all the time.
If I'm doing a duet as well, I like 2 different ones.
Duet, Islands in the Stream. You can really get a good duet out of that song.
I've never duetted it.
You know,
me and Will did Acquiesce by Oasis one time.
That's amazing.
My favourite one that Will does is Tequila.
Yeah.
That's the best.
That's an iconic one.
Yeah, that's the one. When he pulls that out.
The lyrics
scenes
make me cry every time.
Well, that's it. It's very, very complex.
Yeah, no, lyrical masterpiece.
Oh yes.
And finally, are you excited for Battle of the Bands?
Very, very excited.
Excited is one of the many words I would
Yeah.
use.
You can't sleep at night sometimes about it.
Nerves? You nervous?
I am a little bit nervous, to be fair.
Feeling the pressure? You're going to pull out the pressure for tyre thing?
Yeah, I was going to do the pressure for tyres, but it feels a bit forced now.
No, I'm really excited because it's a cool place, the uni, and all the students. So to play to like people our age rather than like an older audience that you get in Morecambe and Lancaster, that'd be good. And it's a good networking opportunity because there's some bands that we don't know and we haven't met. So yeah, can't go wrong with that. Very excited.
Amazing. I'm very glad you're excited. Thank you very much for the interview. It's been amazing.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
What a Lynes. Ooh, you make me happy. Oh, you light up my world. And oh, I'd never change you because you're all mine. And oh, you make me happy. And oh, you light up my world. And oh, I'd never change you because you're all mine. Sometimes I struggle, sometimes I'm down, but you make me a cuppa and bring me back around. When I am with you, I can't help but smile. I dream of the future and how you see me, make it worthwhile. Here with the Lynes. Every song you're going to hear us play tonight is on Spotify. Thank you.
Sophia.
I wish that I could play the air between you and I. 'Cause every time I see you out, I feel like I could die. There's something that you need to know about the way I feel. 'Cause when you're with a school of guys, makes me lose my mind. Oh, Sophia, what have you done? You've stolen my heart again. Oh, 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 oh. Thank you very much. It's our final song, I'll Never Let You Down. Fell asleep on the couch. TV was blaring loud through hangs from your mouth. It's hard to watch you in this way, always battling and constantly struggling. But remember, I'll never let you down. Be with you till the day I die, and I'll always be around. We'll stick it out to you. It's over again in your head. Sing it to yourself when you go to bed. Thank you very much, LA1 TV and Bailrigg FM for having us. We've been at Lynes. If you like what you heard, check us out on Spotify. and I'll never let you down, and I'll never let you down, and I'll never let you down. I'll never let you down, be with you till the day I die, and I'll always be around, we'll stick it out to you.
Amazing, thank you very much. That was, with the beat dispenser on drums, the Lynes. Thank you so much. I love the inflatables. They're wonderful. I'm glad you all seem to enjoy that. But as has been very much established, doesn't matter. So let's go to the judges.
Hello, judges. It's my turn to talk to you. I would like to throw it to Banksy first. You haven't had a chance to speak first. What do we reckon of the Lynes?
Well, they definitely maxed out the 10 minutes. Lovely set, really well put together, really enjoyed that. Lovely catchy melodies, nice solid bass and rhythm. And for me, reminiscent of like the Coral and the Kooks, some like really nice sort of melodies and some really nice guitars there. So well done guys, really enjoyed it.
Hannah?
Oh, I had a great time. I mean, I'm having a great time here anyway, but you guys just brought the vibes. I thought, yeah, really great use of the 10-minute set for 4 shorter pieces. We had really nice variety in our style as well there. I think you guys really gelled together as a band. Like, you can tell you guys are so comfortable and happy playing with each other. I mean, you're having a great time. I really love the like dancing and interaction between our guitar players. Bass, get in on that action. Come on, get dancing, get dancing. Yeah, and I love that you guys have your own fan club. There's branded merch here. Don't know if you've seen the t-shirts, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
And William.
Hi, you all right? I thought the songs were well constructed. They all kind of they all started and ended very together, and they didn't all start the same, which is often a problem with indie. I find all the songs start the same, but they didn't all start the same, so I enjoyed that. What else? I've always been a believer that only the drummer and bassist are allowed to wear shorts, so the right members were wearing shorts. What else? Yeah, you had like good stagecraft, good stage presence. It was nice and tight. I liked how the songs sort of flowed into each other rather than having sort of delays between them. So yeah, it was well rehearsed.
Thank you, and I'm very glad we picked up on the aesthetics here. Can we get a round of applause for the inflatables? So what did we think then numerically? Let's see your scores.
Shall I go first?
Go on.
I'm going to go 9. I think this is 9, isn't it? Yeah, 9. There you go.
A 9 from BBC Introducing.
Solid 8 from me, solid 8.
8 from Beyond.
I feel like you're the mean judge, because it's a 9 from me.
9!
Giving the Lynes a total score of 26, if I'm not mistaken.
So the Lynes are currently at the top of the leaderboard for Battle of the Bands so far.
Isn't that exciting? Well, luckily for you guys, now it's your intermission. Take your smoke break, get to the bar, walk around, but don't go too far. Get your fresh air, but be back. We've still got Life in Neon, The Strands, and Rose after the break. What does that mean? We're here in the green room, I'll call it, with some very eager fans. And so, how are you guys feeling today? I'll tell you one at a time. How are you enjoying it so far?
I'm loving it. I'm loving it, Aimee.
You're loving it?
Yeah, it's great fun. It's great fun, yeah.
Straight vibes.
Straight vibes.
Exceptional.
It's amazing. I feel underdressed.
Underdressed. So who's been your favourite so far?
The first one, was it the Sean O'Connor's? I really enjoyed them. I think they were underrated by the judges personally.
What did you like about Sean O'Connor?
Mate, the guitarist, the frontman, with all of his little, I don't even know what he was, he broke a string, he was that good. I think he carried.
So you love the energy, the theatre of the stage. And what about you, Lucy? Who's been your favourite?
Yeah, I have to agree, they were my favourite, but Soundboard was a close second for me as well.
Very shoegazy.
I enjoyed the breakup vibes of Soundboard. That was really fun. They brought the emotion. The Limes brought the vibes. It's good.
I second that. The Limes brought the vibes.
The vibes? Do you have a favourite so far?
Lynes, yeah.
Okay, wonderful. And is there anyone you're excited to see next?
The Strands.
The Strands.
I'm just excited for whatever comes up.
We got a lot of Strands fans here, so are you guys going to do a little pit in the middle?
Yeah. Mosh.
Mosh. I've heard they've got some original songs, which is exciting, but we've heard a lot of original songs so far. Would you guys like to say anything else?
Shout out Matt 1, watching at home.
We miss you, Matt.
Shout out to all of our LA1 TV fans watching on the stream and our Bailrigg FM fans listening in.
Woo! I want to see more women. More women apply, please.
You heard that right here. Next year, we want some more women.
Women lined up? Is there any women lined up at all?
Women.
We want women.
Yay! Okay, so I'm going to bring it over here now. And now, who's been your favourite so far?
Soundboard.
Soundboard.
Also Soundboard for me too.
And why have they been your favourite?
Well, I think someone who put it best is Batman. He once said that all things are impossible until they're proven to be possible.
And this was proven possible.
For sure, yeah.
And why did you like Soundboard?
They had the best variety, I think, and I like the piano as a nice addition. Other bands haven't had that. It's good.
Big fan. Is there anyone you're excited to see next after the break?
I've heard good things about Life in Neon. I've heard their name thrown around.
Yeah, they played at Sugar House and they regularly play at the Golden Lion. They're right behind us there, if you can see. Sneaky look.
I don't really know any of the bands coming up, so they'll all be new to me.
You're excited for the vibes, the atmosphere. Have you been having a good time so far?
It's been good. Yeah.
And you've been at Battle of the Bands before, so you've performed. And how do you find the competition this year? Would you have fought against them?
No, they're honestly all way better than we were. Just the fact that so far there's been no covers, I think. I could be wrong, but all originals, that's insane. Really good stuff. All sound like real songs too, so.
It really is insane because there's very few covers at all this time, and having original songs shows so much character. Would you guys like to say anything else about Battle of the Bands this year?
Have a good time, everyone.
Yeah, I got to concur with that one.
Well, is there anyone else that would like to? Oh, we can hunt someone down. Come over here. We've got a minute. Yeah. Get over here. So, who's been your favourite band so far?
The Strands. They haven't played so far, but I feel like their presence prior to performance is just as good as a performance after the presence.
So he's excited by the atmosphere that this band gives. That's exciting. And have you been enjoying the other bands so far?
I did really like Soundboard. I thought they were cute musically and memberly, but still, I enjoyed them all. I think everything's been nice.
So, welcome to Battle of the Bands. I'm Aimee and I'm here with the Strands. Would you like to introduce each other?
Yeah. Hi, this is Matt. He plays bass.
Hello, I'm Matt. I do play bass. This is Noah. He sings, plays guitar.
Hello, I'm Noah. I do sing and I do play guitar, and this is Aidan, and he plays the drums.
I'm Aidan, and then that is Jack, and he plays
the lead guitar. Come on, boys. Get it together.
Oh, well, how did you guys all meet?
Well, most of us met at the Pendle Make a Band event, but
that's not even true.
Well, I'm getting to the rest of the story.
Okay.
Me and Aiden were on the same course, so we met on one of just the taster days, one of the first lectures. Sort of started talking because we'd spoken on a group chat before, and then started talking about music, and we both have very similar taste. And then we both went to that Pendle Make a Band thing where Matt was.
Yeah, I've been in a band last year, and it's my last year here at uni. I thought I needed to find some new people, so I crashed a freshers event as a fourth year, doing my best first year impression, and it
wasn't a good impression.
It was love at first sight.
And what kind of music can we expect from you guys when we hear you live?
The best.
The best?
The best. A lot of just like indie rock kind of.
Yeah, with unfortunately
vibes.
some Midwest emo influence maybe coming from I'm
Jack.
sorry.
He forces it in there. He manages to get it in
Yeah,
there.
we let him like one song every kind of 30. We let him play one of his like noodly
Yeah,
little riffs.
he comes in. He's like, guys, I've just done a riff, and the tuning's like D flat,
Smiley
A
face.
minor. Yeah. Oh.
So do you do all your own music, or are you all covers, a bit of both?
Yeah.
We dabble.
We
We're a
dabble.
mix. Like, we've been writing a lot more songs recently, but we are like playing some other gigs where covers are sort of required.
Yeah.
But we have been writing. We're working towards an album.
Yes.
We're about 6
Trying.
songs deep now that we're happy with, and then just
Oh, yeah.
maybe 4 to go, and then we'll be able to record.
We're getting there. We kind of get everything together quite quickly. I think like someone will come in with a riff, and then it sort of all comes together.
Yeah, we have our process.
I know, that's lovely.
Yeah.
So do you guys do other things together, or you just band? You just band out?
Just band.
Currently just banding. We'll go out after rehearsals.
I was going to say
sometimes.
we've had drinks a couple
We've had
times,
drinks,
but
yeah.
that's about all.
If you were going to do karaoke, what karaoke song would you each choose?
That's a very good
You're the
question.
singer, so you can get away
That's
with
a very good
anything.
question. I think my go-to karaoke song is Hey Ya, Outcast.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm bringing the entire house down with Creep.
Creep.
Yeah, yeah.
Not a
fair.
dry eye, which I have demonstrated.
Yeah, I would love
to
to see that.
Oh, and if you were all going to play different instruments, who would swap with what? You don't have to be good.
I mean, I've wanted to do drums, but like, it would have been too loud at home, so I don't think my mum would have ever let me.
You could do the fake drums, the invisible drums.
Of course, tap the table.
I don't know. I think I'd give bass a go.
It's easy.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You already play guitar, so.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to in Battle of the Bands?
Winning, mostly.
Annihilation.
Right.
Yikes. Just like putting ourselves out there properly. 'cause,
Yeah,
we've
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
our first year together. It'll be our second proper gig. And it's
Yeah.
the first time we can actually really put our like.
Yeah, we
original
definitely
stuff
just want to get our name out.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
kind
for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
What do you want people to know about you guys?
Just watch this space, you know, look
Watch
how
this space,
You're
yeah.
gonna want to take lots of photos and videos because you want to brag to your grandkids that you were there.
Exactly.
On the day you watched the Strands.
Just a
Battle
few
of the
chaps,
Bands, yeah.
chilling, you know.
A few chilling chaps.
Making
Yeah.
music, living life. The music is the life.
Oh, don't quote
And
that.
we're
Don't
living in
quote
it.
that. He's trying to push it. Yeah,
Shirt's
definitely.
pretty
I
big,
think we're very much just starting out, but we've definitely got our sights set pretty big.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Leeds Fest probably next year, you know.
Leeds Fest?
That is
Yeah, Leeds and Reading and Leeds, yeah, for
We're
sure.
in talks. We're in talks.
Yeah.
Not with Leeds
Got some
Fest.
connections.
Just with people.
Yeah. No. So let me know. What is the Strands? What does that mean? Like, what's the name?
Well, as much as Aiden hates it, we were out in Spoons after a few pictures, and I sort of just religiously go to the New York Times games
Because he's absolutely brain rotted and hasn't
to
got
like
attention.
to like kind of when I just go completely non-verbal. And I was just sitting there doing the connections, and then Jack was on this thing of just saying that we were trying to think of a band name, and Jack was just saying just like everything that came to mind.
Reading the
And
back of ketchup bottles. Be like, oh,
yeah, just
hi,
like
it's good band
this
name.
is a great
Good
band
band
name. And then I was playing the Strands, the New York Times game, and then he said again,
good band name.
Oh, that would be a great band name. And then it was. Yeah, that's the
arguably.
That's the
I
story.
guess.
Arguably. What was your band name suggestion?
I said the Afternoon Moons is a shout. It's a banging name. That's class.
Afternoon Moon could be an amazing album name or EP name.
It could be.
You know what?
But I'm very excited to see you guys live, and I'm excited to see where the strands go. Would you like any final words before we leave you there?
I don't know. I hope you come along. Oh, no, you're already here.
I'm
this
here.
is pre-recorded.
Yeah,
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for coming. Hope you like what you saw.
About to see.
Seeing currently. Yeah, just keep an eye out because we'll be doing a lot more things hopefully.
Well, thank you everyone. That was the Strands, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the Battle of the Bands.
Wasting me years and only words and my fears have played my faith in the world and still it ended in tears. More sparked out now, and I don't even know how. Everything happened so fast until I made it last. Couple years back, God, he wants his hotel back, and I don't even know how I ended up sparked out. Sometimes I feel like I can never speak. In time to show my mouth, and I will be peace in the sail. Hope it helps. Sometimes I feel like I'm a little weak. Some kind of weird kind of meg freak. Pace on sale. Hope that it helps. I feel a place in my life and sleepless nights and alright. Played my faith in the world and then it twisted the. You feel the day and the sun move, it drives you crazy and you knew that this would happen and yet you do nothing new your life. It's not right. Placing the blame on things that are made for the night. One day you'll wake up and all your love will be gone, and the blood is all your fault and you're done. Sometimes I feel like I can never speak. In time I show my mouth and I will be peace in the sail. I hope that it helps. Sometimes I feel like I'm a little weak. So I gotta wear the kind of make free. Hands on the sail. Hope that it helps. Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen. We are your favorite band you have never heard of before. We are Life in Neon. The song's called When I'm Better. Correct the night, put some respect to myself, to sex and my ill. I never tried to get wrecked, but I bear the effect from the cause. Excel when things fall. It's not careful. It's so clever. When I'm better, don't believe in backs in the sale. Just take some time to reflect, you're unchecked and in depth, it'll all be part of you unless you regret your attitude. Show some gratitude, there might not be somebody to help the next time you fall like a boot. Water into wine, it's a tailor's all the time, so you gotta check on the decline of yourself, you know the signs. Fall into into the night and remember not to fight. It's got 7 a.m. in the morning light. Woo! So careful, it's so clever. When I'm better, don't believe I'm back to myself. When I'm better. I think it's time to deceive the night. I'd like to feel myself, the peak of my ear. I gotta trust my beliefs that I'm fighting alive. I'm not there with water to drink. It's funny, it's not special when I'm better. Water into wine, it's the tailors all the time, so you gotta check on the decline of yourself, you know the signs. Fall into the night and remember not to fight. It's got 7 a.m. in the morning light. Woo! It's so careful, it's so clever. When I'm better, don't believe I'm back to myself. When I'm better, don't believe I'm back to myself. When I'm better, I go back to the start. Somehow messing up and getting things right. Close my eyes, make a wish, and I'm back in the light. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Mr. George Ashcroft-Smith on the drum. It's so careful, it's so clever. When I'm better, don't believe I'm back to myself. When I'm better, don't believe I'm back to myself. Don't believe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We have one more song quickly for you. A nice little taste of a cover for us. If you get what I mean.
If you know the words, Damo, sing along.
Oh, I leave quite an impression. 5 feet to be exact. You're wondering where I feel clothes when missing my body's where they're at. Now I'm gone, you're still there. Next to me, 1 degree of separation. I heard you're back together, and if that's you, you just have to taste me when he's kissing you. And if you want forever, I bet you do. Just know you'll taste me too. He brings you down on the carpet, makes things with his tongue. La 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 la. He's funny now, all his jokes in different guesses. Learned that from. Now I'm gone, but you're still laying next to me. 1 degree of separation. I heard you're back together, and if that's true, you just have to taste me when he's kissing you. And if you want forever, I bet you do. Just know you'll taste me too. Every time you close your eyes, I'm feeling slips, you're feeling mine. And every time you breathe his head, just know I was already there. You can never live your life. Been there, done that once or twice. Thinking about it, don't mean I can. Yeah, I know I've been known to share. Oh well, I heard you're back together, and if that's true, you just have to taste me when he's kissing you. And if you want forever, I bet you do. Just know you'll taste me too. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We've been live in here. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Bands? Woo! Can we hear it one more time for Life in Neon? Aimee, you've got something. You've got something in. Can I just stay still? I'll get it. It's fine. It's.
What is it?
Oh my God, that was behind your ear. What the hell? Oh my God.
Can we
guys?
Oh yeah.
Can we get a? Guys, there's something flying around. Can you help me? Can you help me catch it? Can you? Oh my God, I caught it. What the hell?
Oh yeah.
Let's see what the judges thought of that, shall we?
So, I think it's Hannah's turn to go first. How do you find that?
Oh, I found it quite quiet actually. There we go. Okay, great. What a way to get back after the interval. I think if we've gone into like a little heat-induced snooze in the interval, I think we're awake now. I really enjoyed that. I mean, I'm a sucker for a synth, so I really enjoyed that set, especially the first two pieces. I thought that was really cool, really nice extra energy to bring to the band, just having those looping synths on. And also a very good idea to then have your drummer in headphones so you could hear the synths. Wise move. No, I really enjoyed that Life in Neon. I liked having our harmonies and our vocal pieces. I loved the synths. I loved having opportunity to showcase the drummer as well. That little moment of bowing down and praying to our drummer gods on high for a great solo. I think I enjoyed the originals more than the cover, but yeah, a great set. Well done, guys.
Amazing. And Banksy?
Really enjoyed that. So for me, particularly track 2, loved the switch in the vocals, and then the total respect for the drummer that was very well deserved. Loved that drum solo. Loved the original pieces, and to say you guys have only been together for 8 months, incredible communal energy on stage, really tight, really enjoyed it. Yeah, brilliant, good job.
And William?
Hi. I thought it was nice and synced up. I liked how the bass and the cymbals sort of synced at the same time a lot, which was cool. What else were written here? I thought the guitars were very. I couldn't really think of a word. Maybe articulate. Sort of the way it was a lot of nice. I have a stammer, by the way, so it could take about half an hour. There's lots of nice colouring. There we go. Managed to get that one out in the guitar. I'd be interested to know if you warm up your vocals, because you sounded a little bit strained here and there. Not that you weren't out of tune, you just sounded like you were straining a little bit. I don't know, maybe I had a pint earlier or something like that, I'm not sure. What else? I thought the double bass drum fills were cool, but possibly a bit overkill at times. They were a little bit distracting here and there. What else? I can't read my own writing, I'm sorry. The cover was very creative. I liked the sort of ironic, heavy rock sort of guitar tone with Sabrina Carpenter. That was entertaining. Yeah, I enjoyed it, yeah.
Amazing. And I'm going to get you to all choose a paddle and then at once reveal it. Just
so we
because I
don't
think that would be
influence
cool.
each other, is that why?
Pardon?
So we don't influence each other.
Yes, it's
Right.
for minimum bias.
Because I calculated that if one of us gives a 5, then that person can't win, can they? Because 26 is the top.
Yeah.
So that's.
Yeah, so 3, you need it.
Heating up. Well, the audience votes will make a big part in us too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
This is true. Okay, so all select a paddle. 3, 2, 1. Oh, 9s across the boards. Makes it a nice and easy 27 for Life in Neon. Making my job lovely. Thank you very much.
Now, after that much-deserved high score, we're going to have the Strands. Oh, yeah. Let's hear it for the Strands. You know what? Should we go woohoo for the Strands? Woohoo! Yeah. We can do that again. All ready? A woohoo? Woohoo! Nearly that. So you might recognize some of them from the Furness Ball the other day. You might recognize them from Matoff fame in the Rift. I hope you love them as much as we do. enjoy the intermission music.
So, welcome to Battle of the Bands. I'm Aimee and I'm here with the Strands. Would you like to introduce each other?
Yeah. Hi, this is Matt. He plays bass.
Hello, I'm Matt. I do play bass, and this is Noah. He sings, plays guitar.
Hello, I'm Noah. I do sing and I do play guitar, and this is Aidan, and he plays the drums.
I'm Aidan, and then that is Jack, and he plays the lead guitar.
Come on, boys. Get it together.
Oh, well, how did you guys all meet?
Well, most of us met at the Pendle Make a Band event, but
that's not even true.
Well, I'm getting to the rest of the story.
Okay.
me and Aidan were on the same course, so we met on one of just the taster days, one of the first lectures. Sort of started talking because we'd spoken on a group chat before, and then started talking about music, and we both have very similar taste. And then we both went to that Pendle Make a Band thing where Matt was.
Yeah, I've been in a band last year, and it's my last year here at uni. I thought I needed to find some new people, so I crashed a freshers event as a fourth year, doing my best first year impression, and yeah,
it wasn't a good impression.
Nice.
It was love at first sight.
And what kind of music can we expect from you guys when we hear you live?
The best.
The best?
The best. A lot of just like indie rock kind of.
Yeah, with unfortunately
vibes.
some Midwest emo influence maybe coming from
I'm
Jack.
sorry.
He forces it in there. He manages to get it.
Yeah, we let him like one song every kind of 30. We let him play one of his like noodly
Yeah,
little riffs.
he comes in. He's like, guys, I've just done a riff, and the tuning's like D flat, A minor. Yeah. Oh.
So do you do all your own music, or are you all covers, a bit of both?
Yeah.
We dabble.
We're a
dabble.
mix. Like, we've been writing a lot more songs recently, but we are like playing some other gigs where covers are sort of required.
Yeah.
But we have been writing. We're working towards an album.
Yes.
We're about 6
Trying.
songs deep now that we're happy with, and then just
Oh, yeah.
maybe 4 to go, and then we'll be able to record.
We're getting there. We kind of get everything together quite quickly. I think like someone will come in with a riff, and then it sort of all comes together.
Yeah, we have our process.
I know, that's lovely.
Yeah.
So do you guys do other things together, or you just band? You just band out?
Just band.
Currently just banding. We'll go out after rehearsals.
I was going to say
sometimes.
we've had drinks a couple
We've had
times,
drinks,
but that's about
If you were going to do karaoke, what karaoke song would you each choose?
That's a very good
You're the
question.
singer, so you can get away with anything.
I think my go-to karaoke song is Hey Ya, Outcast.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm bringing the entire house down with Creep.
Creep.
Yeah, yeah.
Not a try, which I have demonstrated.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Oh, and if you were all going to play different instruments, who would swap with what? You don't have to be good.
I mean, I've wanted to do drums, but like, it would have been too loud at home, so I don't think my mum would have ever let me.
You could do the fake drums, the invisible drums.
Of course. Tap the table.
I don't know. I think I'd give bass a go.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You already play guitar, so.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to in Battle of the Bands?
Winning, mostly.
Annihilation.
Right.
Yikes.
Just like putting ourselves out there properly. 'Cause,
Yeah,
we've
yeah.
Our first year together. It'll be our second proper gig, and it's the first time we can actually really put our like.
Yeah, we definitely just want to get our name out.
Oh
Just
yeah,
kind
for sure.
Yeah.
What do you want people to know about you guys?
Just watch this space, look
Watch
how
this space,
you're
yeah.
gonna want to take lots of photos and videos because you want to brag to your grandkids that you were there.
Exactly.
On the day you watched the Strands.
Just a few chaps chilling,
A few chilling chaps.
Making music, living life. The music is the life.
Oh, don't quote
and
that.
we're living
Don't
in
quote
it.
that. He's trying to push it. Yeah, definitely. I think we're very much just starting out, but we've definitely got our sights set pretty big.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Leeds Fest probably next year.
Leeds Fest.
Leeds and Reading and Leeds. Yeah, for
We're
sure.
in talks. We're in talks.
Yeah.
Not with Leeds
Got some
Fest.
connections.
Just with people.
Yeah. No. So let me know. What is the Strands? What does that mean? Like, what's the name?
Well, as much as Aidan hates it, we were out in Spoons after a few pictures, and I sort of just religiously go to the New York Times games
Because he's absolutely brain rotted and hasn't
to
got
like
attention.
to like to like kind of when I just go completely non-verbal. And I was just sitting there doing the connections, and then Jack was on this thing of just saying that we were trying to think of a band name, and Jack was just saying just like everything that came to mind.
Reading the back of ketchup bottles. Like, oh,
yeah, just like
a good band name.
This is a great band name. And then I was playing The Strands, the New York Times game, and then he said again,
good band name.
Oh, that would be a great band name. And then it was. Yeah, that's the
arguably.
That's the story. Arguably. What was your band name suggestion?
I said The Afternoon Moons is a shout. It's a banging name. That's class.
Afternoon Moon could be an amazing album name or EP name.
It could be.
You know what?
But I'm very excited to see you guys live, and I'm excited to see where the strands go.
Yeah.
Would you like any final words before we leave you there?
I don't know. I hope you come along. Oh, no, you're already here.
I'm
this
here.
is pre-recorded.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. Hope you like what you saw.
About to see.
Seeing currently. Yeah, just keep an eye out because we'll be doing a lot more things hopefully.
Well, thank you everyone. That was The Strands, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the Battle of the Bands.
Hello, Battle of the Bands. How we doing? We're The Strands. We've got 2 originals for you tonight. If anybody was at the Furness Ball, you might recognise this one. This song is called Anything. Thank you very much. It's another original. We haven't had a chance to play this live yet, but this song is called Dopamine. To the rope that keeps you safe from harm, and you're climbing it constantly. See your palms and tell me honestly, they still bruise. Red and grazed and you're still breaking. You still climb so you can get away from it. You find a high so that you can feel safe, but that don't seem like you. Get me out of my head. Show me what to do next. Thank you very much. I think we've got time for one more. This is a cover. If you're also a Furnace, you'll also probably recognise this. Give them a second, sorry. It's cool. You can say that we are nothing, but you know the truth. And I guess I'm a fool, with her arms up like an angel out the car's sunroof. I don't wanna call it love. Maybe you can kiss 100 boys in bars. You get another shot, stop the feeling. You can say it's just the way you are, making your excuse another stupid reason. Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe. You have to stop the world, stop the feeling. Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe. You have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. When you wake up next to him in the middle of the night, with your head in his hands and nothing more than his wife. And when you think about me, all of those years ago, you're standing face to face with I told you so. You know I'd hate to say I told you so. You know I'd hate to say that I told you so. It's just the way you are, making the excuse for another stupid reason. Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe. You have to stop the world, stop the feeling. Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe. You have to stop the world, stop the feeling. You have to stop the world, stop the feeling.
Thanks so much for having us. Sorry if we took too long there.
Let's hear it one more time for the Strands. Woo! Are there any Chapel Roan enjoyers in the building tonight? There might be a few. What do we think? Can we get one big wahoo? Amazing. I've always wanted to do that. Incredible.
We can do that again. We can so do that again. On 3.
1, 2, 3.
Wahoo!
Incredible. My childhood fantasies have been fulfilled.
Okay, so now, lovely judges, are you ready to discuss with me your thoughts? After you, William.
Me first, yeah. Hi. I thought they probably looked the best of everyone we've heard so far, which is quite important, I think. Exactly that as well. I like the kind of slacker, like Wednesday-esque thing going on, particularly with the cover. That was cool. I liked, this is very specific, but I enjoyed your strumming pattern in the chorus of the cover, which is interesting. What else? I thought you weren't quite playing in time with each other for quite a lot of the first 2 tracks. You was, and in tune as well, you were all slightly on different wavelengths. I wonder if you need to like listen to each other a little bit more. I don't know if you do this, but if you don't rehearse in a circle, you definitely should, because you can sort of see each other and bounce off each other a little bit more. The bass tone was nice and crunchy, but if anything, a little bit too crunchy. It was very murky, and it kind of blocked out some of the guitars. It's a bit of a shame. It was cool, though, and very sort of choppy, the technique. That was nice. I liked how chaotic it was. It just felt a little bit kind of off the rails at times. What else? There's something else positive that I've thought. I can't remember. Where is it? I'm sorry, I can't find it. My handwriting's awful. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
No, that was a helpful tip. Thank you. And on to Banksy. What did you think?
Another great job. Really enjoyed it. Particularly like the sort of guitar sort of collective at the end of that track, Dopamine. Some really good original songwriting. Loved the cover. And I'm always impressed with a drummer that does vocals. So brilliant job there. Drummer on BBs. I love that.
Just to add to the praise of the drummer there, I mean, what aren't you doing? You're playing, you're rescuing the kick pedal as the drum kit is sliding across the stage, you're singing as well. Yeah, I loved the kind of cool response we got in the cover with the vocals and the vocals in harmony in that first original. I really enjoyed the guitar off you had in the first original. I could have done with, I don't know, a bit more movement. I think at times we were a little bit static, and maybe I'm just biased. Maybe I just like people bopping around and have a good time, because you guys were having a good time, and you can do that standing still. That's fine. I think a little bit at times, I think in the chorus of the second, like Dopamine, which I really enjoyed, the vocals just felt a little bit unsupported. Maybe it was just the mix or whatever it was, but just got that vibe a little bit. But generally, really enjoyed it. Some really nice guitar stuff there. Yeah, great. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, Hannah. Are we ready for some numbers? You got them? Should we do them all at the same time again? Yeah? Perfect. Okay. On 3? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we've got a 7 from Hannah, an 8 from Banksy, and another 8 from William.
Giving us 23.
Well done.
Amazing. And next up, we've got Rose, which I'm hoping all Rose of you will enjoy. Whilst Rose is performing, someone will be coming around to give you each a voting token, which you will be able to use afterwards to place your vote on which band you thought was greatest.
The voting boxes will be over there. Come and vote, place your vote. Democracy is very important. Please enjoy Rose.
Please don't do voter fraud. Hello, I'm Dylan, a host of Battle of the Bands, and today with us here we have Rose. If you'd all like to introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Callie Rose, I'm the singer.
I'm Tom, I'm the electric guitarist.
I'm Nathan, I'm the bassist.
I'm Xander, I'm the drummer.
Wonderful, now we've got that out of the way properly. How did you all meet? What's the story there?
Well, we're all in a society called LU Sing, which is like a music society, so they have musicians and singers and just play songs every week, and yeah, we're all members of that. That's how we met.
Yeah. Although my meeting with you guys was a little weird.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Because I initially didn't join LU Sing. I didn't even know it existed. And about halfway through the term year, I saw these guys all playing through the window in the spine of Lancaster University. And I just thought it was the coolest looking thing ever. And so I just went straight up to the window. I tapped on the glass and then held up my phone and I typed out, "How do I get in here?"
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. And we haven't let you go since.
No, and you have not let me go since.
You've been band napped.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Amazing. So what would you say as a band that your musical inspirations are?
Oh, inspirations. We've got a lot of Wilt in our kind of joint playlists, which is definitely.
I'm a huge Wilt fan at the minute. They the main bands I'm listening to.
Amazing. And you mentioned in your application that your vibe is kind of indie rock and whatever. Brianna, oh, that's not her name.
Brie Larson.
Brie Larson.
Yeah.
My love.
Brought to Scott Pilgrim.
Yes.
What did you mean by this?
She is everything to me.
Okay, and so you're aiming for that.
Yes.
That vibe.
Just like her performance of Black Sheep in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is impeccable. I love it.
It's such a good film too.
Yeah. Oh, it's brilliant.
And so obviously you all play your instruments. You sing. God, I'm on the spot now. Guitar, bass, and drums. But if you had to play a different instrument, what would you play and why?
Well, I would play drums because I did for a while. I mean, I didn't play a drum kit. I played like quite a few different types of drums. I did some taiko drumming when I was younger, which is like a Japanese type of drumming, and I've also played a few different types of African drums as well. So
that's really cool.
Yeah.
What was your favourite African drum?
I mean, so djembe drumming was what we did the most often, but then I can never remember the name, but there's these like set of 3 drums that I played for like quite a while. That was sort of my thing for a bit.
That's so cool.
I can't remember what the name is anymore, but they were fun.
I think I quite like to learn the keyboard or the piano. I think it's quite impressive when you can play it well.
I think, I could previously play the guitar, and I've gone to bass, which is a bit more like rhythmic. So I think the drums definitely interests me, just like fully keeping the rhythm and the beat, since I've kind of gone
Getting
down
rid of all that other nonsense.
Yeah, basically.
As you can see, all 3 answers were percussion instruments, which proves that it's the best instrument. However, if I was going to choose a different instrument, I'd probably go with violin. Maybe?
Oh, violins are cool.
Yeah.
I love a good violin.
It's my favorite thing to listen to in music, aside from like my usual genres, which is mostly alternative rock, grunge.
But I think violins could have a real space in alternative rock and grunge. Though.
I agree.
They would be so cool.
Oh yeah.
What's all of your go-to karaoke songs?
I have one.
That's a good one.
It's X's and O's by Elle King. It's great to do as a karaoke song. Like if you're just like the right amount of tipsy, and if my voice isn't too bad and I can belt it properly, it's incredible. It's so much fun to sing.
Amazing.
For me, it's sort of out of character, but I would go for "Don't You Want Me" by the Human League.
Cool.
I'd probably have to say "Don't Stop Believing." It's just
nice.
And can you hit the high notes?
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm willing to try.
Amazing.
Maybe after a few drinks, I'd probably do better than I thought I would. So, yeah.
We're gathered around the campfire to sing a campfire song, our CAMPFIRESONG song. And if you don't think that we can sing it faster, then you're wrong. But it'll help if you just sing along.
What?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. I don't know.
Karaoke's on
Campfire
there.
song.
They asked what your karaoke song was.
Yes.
They didn't ask you to do karaoke.
I mean, it's not unappreciated. So, do any of you have hobbies outside of music?
So many. Too many.
So, would you mind naming some?
I do urban exploration. That's a big one for me. I also do, like, I edit YouTube videos. Also a digital artist. I 3D print. I make costumes for cons. What else?
Ballroom.
Which is where me and Xander know each other from.
Yeah.
We met there.
I don't know. I mean, so much stuff. Right now, music has started to become more of a focus for me. It was more of a side, like, hobby for me, but now, well, suddenly I'm starting to get good, so...
Yeah, I play guitar kind of idly, and I used to play it, like, slightly, and then I started getting better. I was like, this is wonderful.
Yeah.
I can now practice guitar instead of doing other tasks, and it feels productive.
Yeah, right.
It was just, suddenly this is a thing I'm good at.
Yeah. It never feels a waste of time practicing drums. It's definitely, like... It's funny, because, like, I feel like it's only going to get more intense from here, but I always feel so relaxed playing drums.
That's impressive, because they seem so intense. Like, you're there, you're smacking stuff with sticks. It's
a release for me.
I suppose maybe like a rage room.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's looking at me. Okay, I'm next. Yeah, I've got a few other hobbies. I think, again, music is probably my main thing at the minute. Just, like, on account of LU Sing, like, that's sort of become my life, really, over the past couple of years. What other hobbies do I have? I like writing. I've been trying to get back into my writing, because it was a huge thing. Like, it was a huge hobby for me when I was younger, and I didn't really write for a few years, but I'm trying to get back into that and be more creative again. I'm also, like, I'm just really into, like, a lot of film and TV, I guess. I really like sort of analysing, like, films and TV shows. I think that probably comes from, like, the writing that I've done, everything I know about writing. I love being like, oh, that's an interesting choice, or I would do that differently, sort of thing. Yeah.
That's very cool. Amazing.
Yeah, I'll go. I'd say, same as you guys. Music is kind of the main focus currently, but throughout this year, one of the hobbies I've been doing is Dungeons and Dragons.
I've just come from a D&D session. It's such good fun.
I've been telling my friends for years that I was gonna, like, Dungeon Master for them, and this year I finally got into that.
Oh, so you're DM?
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, and obviously with exams and stuff, there's less time, and people leaving. But yeah, that's probably my main other focus this year.
And are you running a pre-made campaign or one of your own?
No, it's one of my own.
Oh, that's very exciting.
I've been thinking about it for years and years, and I finally decided to actually go for it this year. Yeah.
Wonderful. And you?
Music's sort of my only hobby, I guess. If I'm not studying, I'm playing music or listening to music. Yeah, that's all I've really got to say.
Amazing. Yeah, that's fair. Music is wonderful. And are you all excited for Battle of the Bands?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Very.
Crazy amount.
Amazing. I'm very glad. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You've been wonderful to have.
Hi, good evening. We're Rose. We've got some covers for you tonight. First up, we've got some Maximo Park. Hit it, Xander. So we've got Xander, of course, on the drums behind me. And Tom on guitar. And finally Nathan on bass. And my name's Callie. You know that I would love to see you next year. I hope that I am still alive next year. You magnify the way I think about myself. Before you came, I really thought about myself. Behind your veil, I found the body underneath. Inside your head with things I never thought about. You know that I would love to see you next year. I hope that I am still alive next year. What's my view? Well, how am I supposed to know? Write your review. Well, how objective can I be? What's my view? Well, how am I supposed to know? Write your review. Well, how objective can I be? You know that I would love to see you in that dress. I hope that I will live to see you undressed. The everyday is part of what consumes me. The hate I feel is part of what fuels me. I testify to having guilty feelings. I must confess I like to be caught stealing. You know that I would love to see you in that dress. I hope that I will live to see you undressed. What's my view? How am I supposed to know? Write your review. How objective can I be? What's my view? How am I supposed to know? Write your review. How objective can I be? I like to wait, see how things turn out. If you apply some pressure, I like to wait to see how things turn out. If you apply some pressure. What happens when you lose everything? You just start again. You start all over again. What happens when you lose everything? You just start again. You start all over again. What happens when you lose everything? You just start again. You start all over again. What happens when you lose some pressure? Apply some pressure. You lose some pressure. Apply some pressure. You lose some pressure. Apply some pressure. You lose some pressure. What happens when you lose some pressure? Apply some pressure. You lose everything. Do you just start again? You know that I would love to see you next year. I hope that I'm still alive next year. You know that I would love to see you in that dress. I hope that I will live to see you undressed. Thank you. Okay. I want to apologize for that quote because it's not very accurate anymore. We changed our set list, so it's not funny anymore. I apologize. My bad. But anyway, we've got a bit of a moodier song now. It's by a band called Wilt. So far it's lonely. I'm breathing through your nose. I can't pretend like I didn't want to know. Tasted your poison, and now I can't escape the moan. You'll make it happen. The bar is so low. This is nothing special. I don't care. Dancing in your daydreams on a dare. Every time they want the same. Oh yeah, yeah. Like a broken record player. I want it badly. The comfort that awaits. The worst is coming. They didn't take the bait. Thought you were different, but this was all a waste. And when it's over, just miss how you taste. I don't care, dancing in your daydreams on a dare. Every time they want the same, oh yeah, like a broken record player. Like a broken record player. Like a broken record player. Oh, this is nothing special. I don't care. Dancing in your daydreams on a dare. Every time they want the same, oh yeah, like a broken record player. It is absolutely boiling hot in here. Wow. All right, we've got one last song for you. I think you'll know it when you hear it, or at least when we get to the chorus, hopefully. Woo! All that I want is to wake up fine. Tell me that I'm alright, that I ain't gonna die. All that I want is a hole in the ground. You can tell me when it's alright for me to come out. Hard times, gonna make you wonder why you even try. Hard times, gonna take you down and laugh when you cry. These lives, and I still don't know how I even survive. Hard times, and I'm gonna get to rock bottom. Walking around with my little rain cloud hanging over my head, and it ain't coming down. Where do I go? Give me some sort of sign. You hit me with lightning, maybe I'll come alive. Hard times, gonna make you wonder why you even try. Hard times, gonna take you down and laugh when you cry. These lives, and I still don't know how I even survive. Hard times, and I'm gonna hit rock bottom. Tell my friends I'm coming down, we'll kick it when I hit the ground. Tell my friends I'm coming down, we'll kick it when I hit the ground. 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 Everybody! Hard times, gonna make you wonder why you even try. Hard times, gonna take you down and laugh when you cry. These lives, and I still don't know how I even survive. Hard times, gonna make you wonder why you even try. Gonna take you down and laugh when you cry. These lives, and I still don't know how I even survive. Hard times. Okay, thank you for listening, everybody. We have been a Rose. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and please vote for us. And I'm gonna get to rock bottom.
That we were having a little dance in the corner. Hopefully, no one saw. But I hope you guys all enjoyed so much of the Battle of the Bands. Yes, let's do a cheer. Yes, cheer. Okay, we could do something else. Oh, last year we did a yippee. Okay, I think on 3 we're gonna do a yippee for Eve. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, let's do it again. Louder, more energy, more hands
Left
in the
side
air.
of the room, way more.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
You can
Right
stand
side,
up.
You're amazing. Love you all.
You're doing great. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
That was far better.
Yeah, I could like that.
Let's see if the judges are saying yippee. Hello, Banksy. What did you reckon?
Well, do I just keep talking? There we go. Well, great way to finish a brilliant night. Great to see some female representation on stage tonight. So, yeah, and 3 great covers to end the night. I love that Maxine Park track. I thought the guitar on it was brilliant. But I just wanted you to let yourself go a bit more. It looked like you were almost there. And I think, you know, for a track like that, I just felt I would have just wanted you to go for it a bit more because it looks like you were just holding yourself back a bit. I think that slightly reflected in your vocal, but you definitely warmed up as the whole show went on. So yeah, great finish, good solid finish. Love the Maximo guitar solo. Thanks, guys.
Hannah, what are we saying?
Well, like Banksy said, great way to end the night. I love the coordinated aesthetic, you know, the bribe roses, definitely not bribes. No, it's fantastic. It's good to have an identity and a unity as a band, which I definitely think you guys have got. I've also really enjoyed that includes the whole band singing at times. That was excellent. But to make sure we can all hear you as well, make sure you really get into that mic. Bass especially, don't be afraid of the mic. It's there to pick you up. But that was really lovely to see, that full band singing at times. I think a couple of bits it did feel like maybe slightly strained vocals. I don't know if that was maybe because you couldn't hear yourself in the mix or what was going on, but really have that confidence in where you're sitting and where you're singing, because it is sounding great. I think at times as well, I maybe could have benefited from almost like another either keys or guitar or something else giving chords, because it almost felt a little bit like empty harmony, and maybe that's, if you've not got something to lock into when you're singing, that can be really helpful as well. So I just sometimes think about, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. Thanks, guys.
And William, can we hear your thoughts?
It didn't occur to me at the time, but I agree with that. It felt like the guitar had a bit too much work to do. At times, you were sort of trying to take up too much. You had a lot on your plate, so maybe a second guitar would make sense. At first, I was going to say there wasn't enough movement, but you've definitely sort of warmed into it. You became more performative as it went on, which was good. We've mentioned the consistent aesthetic. That's obviously great. The thing I would kind of look on building, I mean, it's hard to appraise this compared to the others because obviously there's no original material to sort of work with, and that's the easiest thing to comment on, to sort of judge the how you're reflecting what you want to do with it creatively in terms of what you're writing. And obviously we haven't heard anything you have or haven't written, so it's hard to judge you in the same way. But I did feel like you were kind of trapped a little bit by doing the covers. Obviously when you're covering a song, even if you're trying to reinvent it, you're still trying to kind of represent or like replicate someone's technique and method. So those were 3 very different tracks by very different artists. So it felt maybe that you were giving yourself a bit too much to do, particularly vocally, because trying to represent 3 different vocal sounds in like 10 minutes is, you're giving yourself a lot to do there. So maybe look at trying to focus it a bit more, trying to make it a bit more kind of clear, like where you are. And because you only have 3 instruments, you don't really give yourself a lot of sort of room to. There's quite a lot of, like, in terms of writing, you've got plenty of space there. You've got a lot of room to maneuver in because there are only 4 of you. But if there are 6 of you, then suddenly there's like, you've got all this kind of capacity to cover something instrumentally. So if there's a piano or a second guitar or, I don't know, 2 lead vocals or something, then there's a bit more, you've just got more freedom to be able to articulately and like comprehensively really capture a sound. And I think you sort of struggle to do that maybe. But yeah, that's what I'd say.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, guys. And let's get a round of applause first. Judges, on 3, I would absolutely love to see your scores. 1, 2, 3. 6s across the board for Rose.
Amazing. And that makes 18 for all of those who can't do their 3 times tables.
Now let's not forget what it is that we're playing for tonight.
So in 3rd place, the winner will get a place on Good Morning Lancaster next academic year.
Yeah.
Ooh. For all that don't know.
Second place is going to be a live lounge with LA1 TV and Bailrigg FM.
Ooh. And for first place, can we get a drum roll on the tables? It's very tense moment. If you look upon said tables, there are leaflets. What an anticlimax, what an anticlimax. If you look upon your tables, you will see leaflets for the Lancaster Music Co-op. They have been such angels to us. They've been absolutely fantastic, supporting the grassroots, just like you're doing by being in this very room here. The Co-op puts on club nights every single month to support up-and-coming artists. One of these up-and-coming artists will play one of the Lancaster Music Co-op's club nights. And also, a very swanky trophy from Bailrigg FM and LA1 TV.
Very swanky trophy. And to help decide which of these bands will be winning this swanky trophy and co-op night, you can all participate in democracy with your tickets that should have been handed out. Can I see tickets? Hey, tickets!
Does everybody have a voting ticket? Over there.
Amazing. And just coming behind me now, magically appearing, is your voting boxes. So if we could have our lovely demonstrator to come and show you all how to vote. You take your slip, you decide which band, or ideally do that before coming up,
Yeah.
and you place it in the respective box.
Very discreetly. Okay, one last thing. All the bands are going to have some live interviews in the back over there. So don't forget.
And can we please get a round of applause for everybody who has come up on this stage tonight? It takes guts. It does take guts.
So proud of you all.
And a round of applause for yourselves for being here.
So we're going to have a brief voting period. Stick around. It's so tense. See who wins, and obviously see a repeated set from the winner.
Come vote. Woo! Hello, I'm Aimee. I'm here today with the Strands after they've had their incredible performance. Yeah, how did it go for you guys?
I mean, I think we had a lot of fun. You know,
we had a great time. We had a really good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We rocked the points, but I think we all covered
We really
it.
liked it. I think it was a little bit sloppy, but
that's
it'll be all right.
That's just
Cool,
my energy.
cool
That's what happens.
energy.
You can't
Cool
worry about
enthusiasm.
Time.
Hello, hello.
You felt part of your
last
energy
one
was just
voting.
being a bit all
Please
over the
vote
place.
on the box if you haven't already.
That's part of your guys'
Yeah, a bit
act,
grungy.
yeah? How did you feel about what the judges had to say for you?
I think it was very constructive criticism. They were definitely like on the mark with everything. And we'll definitely take their comments and
The circle?
work that
The
into our-
circle's
yeah,
a really good
rehearse in
idea.
a circle, definitely.
So yeah, how do
Yeah,
you
we do.
rehearse?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. And
I mean,
obviously
we rehearse just above Pendle Brew, the
Yeah.
college music rooms, when we're allowed in by the evil porter, Steve. Steve,
I'm sorry,
you and me
Steve.
one day.
there's a certain tension going on here. But you
can't help
guys, do you all feel stronger as a band having done this? Yeah.
Yeah. This is only our second time performing together.
Yeah.
And the first was on Wednesday, so, you know,
Twice
it's
in one
very
week.
new.
Well, you guys are very brave. You did really well, and I'm sure you loved all the attention as well. I bet that did wonders for your egos.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
How did it feel to
definitely.
hear that cheer?
That was
Amazing.
lovely.
It's
Yeah,
so
to
cool.
see
I'm
the
just
scores
glad
from the
I'm just
judges
glad
as
everyone
well.
had a good time. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it.
You fame hungry now.
Well.
Well, who do you think's your biggest competition so far?
I don't know. I mean, there was
Life
a lot
in
of good
Neon.
bands. Life in Neon.
Life in Neon?
Yeah, obviously.
Are you making them our arch enemy?
No. They're class. They got a different vibe though.
They are.
You know?
They're brilliant. Everyone was
You
really
enjoyed
good.
the other bands as well, then?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, the Lymes were professional as well. Well, thank you for that. I think that's all we have for you guys today, as far as I'm aware.
Plugs.
At the Strands Lanks for some more epic
Follow us on
epic-
Insta.
Epic content.
On Instagram.
Backflips.
What's the TikTok?
Backflips.
Do we not?
Follow
Wall
them,
ball
listen
flips.
in. I'm sure they've got plenty
Everything.
more exciting things to come.
Yeah. Some music too.
So you've overcome some barriers in that. The string is very much a moment. It's character development, if anything. What did you think about your judges' feedback?
I think they were very fairly rated, really. I'd say that, well, there was a lot of focus on the bass, and the bass wasn't even on. So our lapsadaisical bass player didn't even turn it on. But
It's very well for a bass that wasn't on.
yeah, it was going through the DI, so you could still hear it. But yeah. Other than that, though, I think they were very fairly rated. Yeah, for the most part.
Was there anything that you think, I mean, ignoring the string, anything about your performance that you think you'd change should you perform again?
Turn
on the bass as the
definitely.
bassist.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think adapting to playing in environments like that, we are very adjusted to playing to audiences that are very lively and stood up, and to play in front of people sat down and sort of observing in that, especially with the judges as well. To adjust to that, yeah, I think we need to be more ready for that and have a different sort of demeanour, because a lot of the time we run up there and just scream and shout and swear, and so it's very different. Very different. I want to be more prepared for that.
Being on the radio is very different, isn't it? You've got to be very controlled, and you're usually wild and free spirit. I suppose then, maybe a contentious question. So, firstly, have you had a nice night at Battle of the Bands?
Lovely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Good day out. Are there any of your opponents that you're sniffing out and you're like, oh, they were good, they were a bit too good?
The Lynes, they're definitely up there. It's not my sort of genre of music. Like, I personally wasn't a fan, but I could understand the appeal and like why the judges said what they did.
Who was your favourite?
What band?
Who was your favourite band that played? That's not you.
Oh, that's not me. Well, I'd have to say the Lynes again.
Okay, I see.
Again, although the appeal, it's not my taste. Yeah.
I see.
But I can see the appeal.
Okay.
And
the appeal, if
again.
you will, the Lynes.
That was a really bad joke. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry.
Try my best.
But yeah, no, I can. The judges were fair, like Sean said. The judges were fair. But like I said, there were things that we could have done better. Like for me personally, all I could hear when I was playing the drums, all I could hear was the drums. So there was things we could have done better. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, everything was fair. So yeah.
Anything else you'd like to add?
I think if we ever had the chance to do it again, we'd do it better.
That's very pinning it. That's very to the point. Well, good luck. Feeling good about your results? Feeling good? Round the board?
Gave it best shot.
Great experience. Incredible. Nice. Well, good luck. Congratulations on a great
Thank you.
set. And yeah, let's see what happens next.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Hi, I'm Dylan. I'm here with Rose. Rose, was that as good for you as it was for me?
You go first.
It was great. Yeah, we had a lot of fun with it. I really enjoyed it.
Amazing. I'm so glad. The rest of you feel the same?
It's not our best, but it's definitely not our worst. Although I have to say what we've accomplished is, I think, impressive, considering that we've been in band and we've practiced a grand total of 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really good.
This is just 2 weeks of work for us.
But we've had a lot of fun with it, you know.
Yeah.
You look really good. It was great fun to listen to you. As we said, we had a little dance party to you in our little booth. It was great. How did you feel the judges' critiques were?
I think they were very valid. Obviously, you know, having to pick songs in the first place. But at the end of the day, we made the decision to not do original songs and just to do covers. So, you know, I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
Fair.
Over the score.
Yeah, I think they gave some good pointers. We can definitely make some improvements on our performance from what they told us. But as Nathan said, we were held back by the fact it wasn't originals. But
Yeah. Well, this just means you have to get to writing, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, get ready for next year.
I look forward to it. Amazing. Thank you very much, Rose.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Aimee. I'm here with Life in Neon. And how did you guys love that show?
It was great, man. I had a lot of fun. You know, it was like a power 10 minutes. I mean, we've got quite used to doing longer sets now, so it was quite nice actually to do only 10 minutes for a change.
Put all your energy into it.
I can't lie, I was really nervous to follow the Limes because they left on a high note, and I was a bit scared about that.
Yes.
Our band besties.
They had the little pit. Did you guys get a pit?
Oh, me and Taylor were in the pit.
Oh yeah, we were in there.
We held it down for a
Perfect.
bit. But then we realised it's really warm in there.
Would you say they're your biggest competition?
Yes.
Yeah. What other bands did you like today? If you remember any.
I did like the Strands.
Yeah.
I liked Rose, but I'm disappointed they didn't play Black Sheep because their text on the screen alluded to that, and they didn't in the end. And I was really looking at that, going, "Please."
You wanted a little Scott Pilgrim moment.
I really did, yes.
It's a banger.
I'm quite a fan of the O'Connor's band, just because I like the more metally sort of side of music. And stuff
I was
like
going to agree with that. I was a big fan of the Sean O'Connor band. I think that was struck a chord with me, that one.
But yeah, so what's next for you guys? Where will you be?
What is next for us? Tap House, 25th, Wembley. Glastonbury.
Yeah, Glastonbury headline. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got quite a few gigs coming up. I mean, we're just going at it, releasing music. We've just had an EP come out, so we're just kind of following it up with a lot of gigs.
Humble plug.
We just released an EP as well, guys. So
It's now a good time, out now.
all major streaming platforms.
And how did you find the judges' comments? Did you agree with them?
I found them, I must say, took me aback.
Took you back?
I was a bit amazed when they commented on drummers' double bass pedal usage. And I was like, it's not that bad, surely.
To be honest with you, I think it's not enough.
I got to agree
More.
with
I think more double bass drum pedals.
That's what we will do next gig, yeah.
Were you happy with your score?
Yes.
I mean, we can't really say we're not.
999, baby. Call the police because we're on fire right now. What would have got us a 10 is a kazoo.
Exactly.
Just saying.
Exactly. I'm sure you all remember.
I believe that was mentioned in the pre-interview
Well,
not that long ago.
If they do win, if you guys do win,
Uh-huh.
we'll see. That's all I'm going to say. We'll see.
That's so sick.
Well, would you guys like to say anything else to the cameras before you go?
Not really.
Follow us on Instagram, Life in Neon Band.
Yeah.
Listen to our EP, Is Now a Good Time. It is really good. All bedroom produced by me and the lovely gentleman on the far left, Benny Backhouse.
Yeah.
Come see us at a show. I promise we're really good. We tried to be anyway. And I'd say 9 times out of 10, it's out the park.
Come
That
to the
one
Golden Lion, wear the merch.
Wear the merch. The lead singer is.
Exactly. Look at that.
Well, you guys were brilliant, and that was Life in Neon.
Woo!
Hi, I'm Dylan. I'm here with the Limes from Bob. If you want to say hi.
Hello, yeah, sorry. Hello, hi. All right. I'll do the mic holding for you.
So how did you think you did? How was your performance?
You know what? I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, happy.
Yeah.
Sweaty.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. Is the main thing. I had fun up there, and I think everybody else did. So
picked a really hot day, didn't we? Like in between a thunderstorm and a heat wave and a bit of a bad weather. So like everyone's a bit like sweaty and no, it's
it was
it's
a
good.
warm 10 minutes. It was a warm 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes. What did you think of your competition? Who was your favourite?
Oh, you know what?
Well.
Again, I was pleasantly surprised because, you know, we are quite active in the scene. I never heard of any of these bands, so I thought, okay, this could be interesting. And I've come here and I've been impressed by everyone. And I thought, you know what? There's been some really good covers. You know, they did a really good Justice of Paramore Rose at the end. And I thought there was some really good originals in there. So I quite like Strands. The Strand.
The Strands,
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, I really enjoyed Life in Neon. I've seen them a few times, but I think they did it justice.
Yeah. Our boys.
They are our boys.
Any thoughts, Will?
yeah, I think each different band had their own little niche that they showcased tonight, and I was definitely pleasantly surprised with all of them, especially the ones that, like Dill says, I didn't know about all of them beforehand. So it was a great way to sort of introduce their music to us, and I'll definitely be keeping, following them for whatever they do in the future.
Amazing. And what did you think of the judges' critiques and advice?
You know what? I thought they were fair.
Yes,
I
definitely.
thought it was exactly what we needed to and wanted to hear.
Yeah, I thought it was,
Yeah.
constructive criticism.
It was
good.
it was constructive criticism.
And you know what? Like, as a band starting out, you need that, and you need the brutal honesty, and you need it early so that you can develop and find your craft.
That's it.
As
There's There's no point in like being told you're amazing all the time. You know, you need someone there to tell you you can work on this, work on that, or else you'll never improve. You'll just stay the same.
I thought that was a great opportunity for us to get that feedback and like face to face as well in front of people. Like it's just it's the right thing to have for a band in our position. That's what we needed. So yeah, it's nice.
Amazing. And they commented on your shorts. Was this a planned thing? Did you go, the pieces that need to have shorts, that's the drum and the bass?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it was planned. It's just because it's really hot.
It's just because of the weather, yeah. It's just too hot to not wear shorts. I don't know how you guys have done it.
I mean, I don't know how we're wearing white T-shirts as well, 3 of us anyway. I don't know, we picked white T-shirts today.
I had a wardrobe malfunction. I was like, what am I going to wear today? What am I doing? So I just went cool and casual. And I'm glad I nearly wore shorts. I'm glad after what they said. That
you got kudos for it. So good choices.
I've done well, haven't I?
That's it. We've picked the right outfits for today.
Okay, thank you very much. That was the Lynes.
Cheers, Dylan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we're back with Soundboard. Hi, guys.
Hello.
After your beautiful set earlier, well, how do you feel as though it went?
I think it went quite good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was very happy with it.
I made a lot of mistakes, but apparently it was mixed low, so no one noticed.
What mistakes did you make? Tell me.
My hands were so sweaty, my fingers were slipping.
I feel like that's a circumstantial matter rather than a skillful matter.
Yeah. Okay, if you want to say that.
Okay.
I did also forget a lot of the parts.
It's fine. It's fine. How did you feel about your judges' criticisms then?
Bit harsh.
Bit harsh?
Some of it was out of our control.
Okay.
They were talking about the mixing.
Yeah.
What we're supposed to do about that.
Okay.
I think they were a bit harsh in general, but like not specifically harsh to us.
The guy complimented my trousers, so I'm okay.
This is the thing. You were the fashion icon of Battle of the Bands 2025.
Is that true? Wow.
You're the fashion icon, and I think Rose really had it out for you, but those trousers, I mean, come on, you know?
Right.
So if you were to do it again, would you do anything differently?
No.
Personally, I would like to speed up a couple of the songs.
Okay.
But that's about it. Just a little bit.
Yeah. And how did it feel to you guys? Because obviously you're playing original songs, right? And this band is your baby, right? This is your baby band. How did it feel playing them to a room of this size?
We'd been here so long, we'd got past nerves and got to boredom. So it was kind of welcome.
No, the soundboards were not sounding bored. No, you've actually fulfilled the prophecy in a terrible way.
It's true. Yeah, no, it was kind of satisfying in a way to finally like release those songs that we've been like keeping to ourselves so long. Yeah, they've existed in like the rough demo form. Yeah, it was really nice.
Wonderful. And yeah, any at this stage, any competitors that you think they were maybe a bit too good? I enjoyed them too much and I'm scared.
I really liked Rose. I hope they win. I think they were very good. I enjoyed them a lot.
What were the first bands?
Sean O'Connor band.
Sean O'Connor. They were way too good to be here.
They were very good.
Okay.
No, like on the one hand, it is. I mean, I appreciate them very much because they lended us the keys, the keyboard.
That
Sean
as well.
O'Connor
They were
band.
very nice. Yeah,
backstage. Very nice.
It very much seems like RuPaul's best friend race in terms of Battle of the Bands 2025. Everyone's mates. We need to get some viciousness in there. It's not on.
Do we want some beef?
Yeah,
I'm not going to start.
Obviously, I want you to have beef.
Yeah, no.
Right. Any closing words then before we find out the results? Are you nervous? No.
I'm just interested to see what the people thought. You know.
Yeah. Democracy is important.
That's what matters most.
Yeah.
I was told by my friend's dad that he really liked us, so that's all I care about.
Incredible. I think the dad seal of approval is what we should end on here. Thank you very much for joining us, Soundboard.
Thank you.
And good luck.
I hope you've all had a wonderful time tonight. But we're reaching the end of this act. Our scores are in, and we will be moving shortly to the judges to announce the scores.
Woo! Firstly, I hope you've all had a wonderful night. Have we had a nice night here at Barkhouse Farm? Thank you very much to each and every one of you who was able to make it here in person. We couldn't do this event without all of you, so give yourselves a round of applause. Woo!
Let's keep this good energy going. You guys have been so good for us tonight, and we've loved all of your callbacks. So I think it's time for one more. What should we do? What do you guys want to do?
Should we do a wahoo? Should we do a
we
3,
do a
2,
who?
1 wahoo? I loved the wahoo.
Okay.
You got to do it again for me, please.
Are you ready for a wahoo?
You all look so excited
On
for
3.
it.
Yeah, wahoo. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Hey.
Oh, we can do that again. Again. Ready?
3, 2, 1. Thank you, Josie, for the standing up wahoo. That really
Amazing.
made perfect. Thank you. Are we all getting a bit antsy for the results? Do we want to know who's won?
Are you on the edge of your seats?
Shall we throw it to our lovely judges to tell us who's won? In third place. Come on, Hannah Bayliss.
We're going up, come on.
Some tense drum roll would be appreciated.
Okay. Right, everyone, are we ready? The mic is not on. I'm going to keep talking until the mic turns on. I'm just going to keep talking because the mic's not turned on. I'm just going to keep talking until the mic turns on, and I'm going to still on the mic. Thank you very much. Good drum roll. Okay. In third place, Battle of the Bands 2025, The Strands.
Get over there. Come get your certificate. Well done.
Oh, lovely.
Well done, Strands. So I have the privilege of announcing a well-deserved second place. And second place of Battle of the Bands 2025 goes to the Lynes.
First place. Okay. The winner of the 2025 Bailrigg FM Battle of the Bands. You know, in Eurovision, we leave it like 20 minutes before we say it. We do that. You know, we're about to find out who won. We say that 4 times in 1 minute. Like in Neon.
just to remind everybody what we are playing for, the third place prize that was just won is a live lounge, or a Good Morning Lancaster slot for next academic year that is hosted by LA1 TV, who are here in the room. Can we have a round of applause for LA1 TV?
And second place was the live lounge
with Bailrigg FM and LA1 TV. A round of applause for both.
And in first place, that Life and Neil have just won is the co-op gig and our wonderful Battle of the Bands trophy. And an encore! And whilst they're getting set up, we've got a couple of thank yous to say, because a lot of work went into today, and we think it shouldn't be unappreciated. So, first of all, thank you to our lead radio producer, Rowan.
Thank you, Rowan.
Just over here, hiding on the fringes.
We couldn't have done it without you.
Thank you to our TV presenter, who is also hiding just over here, Freddy.
Thank you, Freddy. So important.
Thank you to our marketing producer, our marketing manager, Emily. Thank you for our TV tech, Andrew and Declan. Thank you to front of house sound, Ava. All of that. Thank you for Gareth for the stream sound.
Thank you to the judge coordinator, Georgia. Thank you to the band coordinators, Emily and Clara. Thank you to the stage manager, Leonard. Thank you to our stage hands, Lauren and Freya.
Thank you very much to our vision mixer backstage over there, Kai. Thank you very much to our cam op, so you can see at the sides, Jacob and Gregory. Peggy and Andrew as well. Thank you to our voting coordinator, Misha. Tom Porter on the photos over there. Freya, our runner. A special thanks goes to Erin, Lynes, Mica Knott, and Pete as well, who's helped out, without whom this event would not have gone ahead or wouldn't exist in the form it is now. Thank you very much.
Okay, now I know you guys loved all your bands tonight, so I'd like you all to put your hands back together again for the Strands, for Rose, for the Limes, for Life in Neon, for Sean O'Connor Band, and for Soundboard.
I missed out a name on the special thanks. Riley is standing to the side. We wouldn't be a radio station we are now without Riley, or the TV station we are without Riley. A special thanks goes to Riley for being here as well.
And thank you so much to our wonderful judges, to whom tonight would not have been possible. Hannah, Banksy and William, you've been awesome. Thank you so much.
I'd like to thank my co-hosts, Erin and Gillon.
I'd like to thank my co-hosts, Erin and Aimee.
I'd like to thank my co-hosts, Dylan and Aimee.
I think we've been awesome.
Well, how's it looking back there?
Thank you very much to Barkers, the bar staff, everybody who keeps this venue alive, and without whom we would not be able to put this event on. Thank you very much to yourselves. A big round of applause.
Everyone cheer tonight if you had a pint.
Thank you to the bar staff, without whom these kites could not be possible. We'll be back in a second with Life and Neon doing their encore. Who's excited? Yeah, keep those good vibes going.
Thanks so much. You've been wonderful.
Thank you very much.
It's cool. You can stay